was using other inmates' phone lines or phone time to call out to people he wanted to speak to, and they were alleging that could be witness tampering, and that's a really bad move on anyone who is incarcerated pending trial.
Officer Tatum, I mean, it just seems to be a scandal that with every week gets more fuel, more fire, more names enter the kind of rumor mill about this. Do you think we're looking at something that could just be a lot bigger than people realize?
Hey, Pierce, I think 1,000%. If you listen to the lyrics of P. Diddy and some of these other people over the years, they are telegraphing some of the things that P. Diddy is accused of. And I'm not shocked. I mean, if, you talk about him calling witnesses and tampering with witnesses. Are you shocked? This guy is a mogul, and he's gonna do his best to not spend the rest of his life in prison. And of course, he's gonna try to make his image look better, calling his kids, having them put it online, and all of that other stuff. But we all know that this guy has been doing this for a long time. Cassie is not the first, and she wasn't, in my opinion, she was with him when he was doing this to other women. And then you go off and look at the totality of circumstances with the industry and how many people are involved. I think TD Jakes could be involved. There's a whole bunch of people that have been to these Diddy parties that are probably going to be implicated.
Look, Jamar, we've spoken a few times since this scandal broke. I presume you're hearing a lot of stuff from people in the music world. How panicky are people getting? There are reports from a TMZ documentary called The Downfall of Diddy Inside the Freakos, where it claimed that high-profile celebrities are reaching out to victims and offering them money in exchange for avoiding any public exposure. Are you hearing stuff like that?
I haven't heard anything directly like that. I've seen things online, but I will say, behind the scenes, a lot of names are starting to be thrown around. People that were close associates with Diddy, and I think these people are very worried about what may be coming out in the very near future.
I want to play a clip. This is from November the 4th, but it's where Sean Combs spoke to his children on the day of his 51st birthday. Let's take a look at this.
We love you too. Love you, Pastor Minister. Yeah.
Stacey Schneider, we saw that, obviously designed, put out on social media, designed to make him look like a good father, a good family man, the last person who could possibly be guilty of these incredibly serious things he's been charged with. We also, when he was at the bail hearing, I'll come to that in a moment with you, he seemed to wink and laugh at the media. His own behaviour here, how relevant will that be in the general mix?
So prosecutors raised that video we just saw with the family as him trying to allegedly tamper with the jury pool and create this image, but I don't really buy it. And as a criminal defense attorney, I don't think there was much wrong with the family video. He wasn't signaling to witnesses in the case. He wasn't commenting on the evidence in the case. He wasn't even declaring his innocence. He was merely sending out a video of his family wishing him well for his birthday. And when he goes to trial, there is no doubt in my mind, and I know as an attorney, I would tell him to do this. I would have his family sitting in the front row behind him, showing their support. It's very important that you show that people, are vested in the outcome of the case, that you have family members involved, and it's important. This man is in media, and I don't blame him for trying to sway the optics and show he's a good family guy. I think that has no effect on the outcome of the case, and it should not affect bail. But he's done plenty of other things that are going to go against his getting bail, and this should be the least of it.
Yeah, I mean, on the issue of the bail, did he be kept under house arrest at his island home in Miami?
Mrs. Rose, hello.
However, the judge did seem to potentially open the possibility to confinement with around-the-clock security in a three-bedroom apartment on Manhattan's Upper East Side. I mean, from everything you've gleaned from this case, Stacey, how likely is it that he will be let out on bail.
So I'm calling it 50-50
Oh,
right
good
now.
morning, guys.
The
How are you
reason they
doing?
want to use the mining house is because it actually has
Hello.
a deck or a boat pier behind the house, and they were worried about people coming up behind the house. The New York City apartment, which is this 3-bedroom apartment in New York, which isn't that long.
Anyway, how are you doing?
Incredible Black Friday savings at Juice. Right now, you can save up to 70% on more than 1,300
Shout out to
articles.
Finn and Luke for coming on last night.
All decorative cushions and throws.
Yeah.
Or save up to 70% on all duvets and pillows. Yes, Scandinavian sleeping and living.
I'm following this P. Diddy thing, you know, just like most of the world, I suppose. Yeah. Very interesting. He's been using other people's phones, you know, not thinking that the feds wouldn't be all over that man. He's fucked. He's never getting out of jail. I guarantee you that. He'll never get out. The only way he'll get out is in a box.
Or not, all that matters in the wider public is the headlines. And they are damning. And I was expecting him to have to go into some sort of damage control at that point. Well, yeah, the shitteth have hitteth the fanneth. So Connor's tweeted out, people want to hear from me. I needed time. I know I made mistakes. Literally.
Mistakes? You made a few fucking mistakes.
Any mistake in his entire career, and I have followed it as close as anyone. So that in itself is a surprise. 6 years ago, I should have never have responded to her outreaches. I should have shut the party down. I should never have stepped out on the woman I love most in the world. That's all on me.
He did his missus wrong there, you know.
For someone to admit that they've done something wrong like this.
Like she's been there from the start and he treats her like that.
He's like, oh, that one time.
Morning, Max.
And everyone's like, yeah, that one time. It could have been worded better.
Hey, Max.
As much as I regret it, everything that happened that night was consensual and all the witnesses present swore that under oath.
He keeps scratching himself all the time. You know, he keeps ripping the face off himself, the little bowsy. You know, I'm sat here with fucking... He likes the Teletubbies, you know. He's so handsome, you know. Like, me and Lise were talking about it last night, and I was like, you know something? I fucked up a lot of things in my life. It's like, and I never imagined in my wildest dreams I'd be there at 50. And that little fella there has helped me stay on my medication. And there's nothing I wouldn't do for my kids. Not a fucking thing. But anyway, shout out to Finn and Luke for diving on last night. And like I said, I wasn't lying. I did say as soon as I hit 3,000, I'll start doing more StreamYards and more whatever, didn't I? And it'll start off small, Max. This is how these things work. And depending on the lads that I bring on my channel, you know, men, not boys, men. And I don't need to bring many people on from the YouTube community when I have the friends that I have. And are very intelligent and articulate. You know, like I said, this has never been about likes or shares for me or money. It's something much more valuable, Max, which is glory. Someone stole my channel, as you know, and I didn't just take it back once or twice or 3 times. I took it back 5 times. And everything is about timing and progress. Now, not everyone's going to like you, but I'm not on here to be liked. I have plenty of people in the real world that love me. Uh, but I come on here to share awareness. Uh, I don't think so, Andrew. Good morning. But I come on here because I noticed a minority on YouTube that I got along with had severe mental health issues, and they weren't ready to face them, or afraid to talk about suicide. You know, Max, where I'm from, suicide, it's frowned upon, just like abortion in Ireland. You know, you take your life, and if you're God fearing, you know you're not getting into heaven. You're going to be stuck between heaven and hell, which is purgatory. It says it in the Bible. You know, but like I said, I only have a small little channel, and I'm aware of that. But what I am aware of is my channel's been very consistent, and it's grown in a short space of time. Uh, so I only ever wanted to have a platform so I could bring on a few of my old friends from back home to tell their stories. You know, good morning, Matthew. Nah, like I said, you know, how are you, Jay? Uh, but like I said, I always uh, I come on YouTube 7 years ago, and there's guys and gals on here 3 times that. You know, uh, I started this project a year and a half ago, February the 5th, 2023, so I could have a platform for the dubs, you know, not just for the dubs, but for everybody, but mainly that's the audience I was aiming for. And it's like at the minute, 11% of my audience is Irish, 80% are English. I'm more here and there and everywhere according to the algorithms and the analytics, which I didn't know nothing about when I started this channel, but I learned real quick, you know, accuracy. Any sniper will tell you everything's about precision, timing, you know, millimeters. Between that and hitting you right in your forehead with a live round, boom. That's the only way that I'm not gonna carry on doing this unless you shoot me in the fucking head. I have a couple of pals, like I said, from back home, real men with nicknames that everybody knows their nickname in Dublin, especially in Ballyfermot. Now, I remember an Irish YouTuber called Ronan Holden Official did 3 podcasts with me, and I said, you know what? If he can do that with me, why can't I do it? Me dad did it. You know, there's not much difference. He did it for free, I do it for free. But I get nourishment out of saving people's lives, or people reach out to me and say, Jude, because of your fucking videos over suicide, I rang up and told me doctor that I believe I need to go and see a psychiatrist, and you did that for me. You know what I mean? I want to thank you. And that's where I get the nourishment out. This has never been about likes. I don't ask you to hit the like button. Do you understand? It's like I've been around YouTube about 7 years. I've been involved in a few channels that was shit. It's like, well, they were toxic as fuck. And I didn't want to be part of that. You know what I mean? I knew I could grow a little Irish channel for an Irish community with drug issues, alcohol issues, uh, You know, people that have suffered. I can't answer you, bro. I'm only live. I don't know why he does it when I'm on live. I'm not answering, bro. I can't. Stop it. Bro, I'm only live. Not a chance, mate. Last night, Finn dived on and Luke dived on. Now, where I'm from, Luke and Spencer are from Ballyfermot. How are you, Max? And like Finn is either from Coolock or Finglas. I think Finn is from Coolock and Tank's from Finglas. I do get the two mixed up. Shout out to Tank. But like I said, the whole reason a lot of English YouTubers wouldn't understand my reasons. You see, I'm Irish, and our little channels get steamrolled. Yeah, you won't steamroll this one. You know why? It's mine. You won't get a chance to foul me, boy. No chance. You will not foul the ball here, or I'll be getting a red card. Yeah, and your whole card, your whole outfit will turn that colour. No English YouTuber will get a chance to sabotage my channel because I see you pagans coming. You see, my panel will be all Irishmen, mostly. And maybe 1 or 2% of them will be foreigners like me in this country. I'm a foreigner. I'm good with that. You know. But like I said, I did this to grow. I seen this happen a year and a half ago where I brought on a couple of my countrymen, and that was the whole agenda. It's mission complete for me. I've already did what I said I'd do. You know, I sent myself a 5,000. I said to myself on my new channel, I'll give myself 3 years to get 5,000 subs. Without doing panels here, it's impossible to do it on your own. You know, and I know now I have a little platform, you know, and I only want to fuck around with the good side of YouTube, not the toxic side. That's why I don't call people out. I never had or will. And I could have, here, this channel could have been on over 10,000 if I had calling everyone out, right? Think about it. You know, I'm not on here. There's plenty of fucking jokers on here. Plenty of circus fucking entertainers. You know, how are you, Michael? I'm not on here for that. You know, I'm on here to bring a few friends together, and that's what I've been doing. I said, once I hit 3,000, I'll start doing StreamYard. But here, like I said, it's my channel, and I need it. You have to do it. It doesn't matter how you get there. There's a couple of people on here that don't like the way I do things. Well, here, Mr. Narrative Destroyer, I don't know you. I don't want to know you in all fairness. But, yeah, if you've got an issue with me here, done. Holla, you understand? If there's an issue, let me know. I've no issue with you. But I have got an observation for you. You're good at observation, aren't you? Observations, yeah? Ring me on Instagram. Now, like I said, I was on a few channels with a lot of English lads. No disrespect, but a lot of them fuck me over. And that's why all my panel will be Irish. 98% of them. and that's all I need is the Irish community on here, you know, because there's lads like myself that are from high crime, low privileged areas. Myself, Spencer, Luke, Finn, Tank, Jay, we're all dubs. Do you understand? And as far as I'm concerned, I always thought Holden Official was the best out of all the Irish channels. The little channels, I mean. You know, I like Ronan. He's a good lad. But we need more channels like Ronan's. You know, we need more Irish channels. So if you're not sub to Air Finn, that's 89 Finn. Can you go sub to him? There's no point me telling you to sub to Luke, because Luke could tell me to kiss his ass. But I see Jay in there. If you're not sub to his channel, sub to it. Shout out to Michael Myers. I'm not a big fan, you know. Here, as long as you take the mask off, we can talk. But bro, I'm not talking to you with that mask on. No fucking way done. Hell no, G. Fuck that. Still though, say nothing. Listen, you run at me with a mask on, me. Here, you could be Kenneth Williams, and I'm not taking no chances. I'm running towards you. But if it's Michael Myers, I'm going the other way. I don't care if it's a big Shirley Bassey. You know. But guys, like I said, the whole reason for me growing this channel was to get a Dublin audience, and I've got that. And if you look at all the little Irish channels like mine in our circle, it's getting smaller. It's getting smaller, isn't it? What are you looking at me so handsome for? Thank God your mother is handsome, because I tell you what, you've got lovely eyes, kid. You know that, don't you? Hey, are you my little Don? Are you my 5 of diamonds? Are you my 5 of clubs? Are you me 5 of spades? And I'm the 9, am I, son? Yeah. Man, you know, how are you, Lee? Lee, you keep popping in your head case. I seen a video the other day, I won't go into it, but it made me laugh. You put a smile on me face. Hey, guys, this kid, see this guy in here, yeah? He's off me old housing estate, and I've a lot of time for him. And his family. I had a lot of time for his uncle. Yeah. One of the first friends I ever made when I come over here, and I knew he was genuine, but the geezer who introduced me to him wasn't so genuine. Dinny boy was a fucking cunt, but your uncle's a good guy, bro. I tell you what, and I loved your uncle, you know. And I'll tell you one thing, man, you was bang into United, a proper mank, if I ever met one. Listen to me, don't be sending that video, you mad bastard, on your socials, because if the police see that, you'll get nicked, and I don't want that happening. You're a good kid, lad. You know what I mean? But fair play to you, I enjoyed it. I spotted you a mile away. I'm like, it's that fucking... Now, that's one of the lads off me housing estate, guys. Lee Stenson. Funny as fuck, man. Decent kid, man. Like I said, where I live, down that end, down in Beswick, like it's, you know, I know all the boys, you know what I mean? And as long as you're not a bowsy or a twat with people, do you respect? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, how are you, Finn? Everything's about respect, especially in Beswick. or Gorton or Openshaw. I do not give a flying fuck where you're from. I'm not a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man, but I'll dismantle you. Lee can tell you that. He's from the housing estate. Now, you've upset me now. I fucking despise City. Fuck off you blue twat. Your uncle would be ashamed of you. He'd be like, he's a fucking City fan. Nah, Lee, City have done what Man United couldn't. They won 4 in a row. You know, you live in the same city as I do, the same fucking housing estate. You know. Finn, without saying too much, the other day I witnessed a video, yeah? And on the video, you see a couple of people getting our cars on the fucking motorway near the fucking motorway. 2 cars stopping. Next of all, I just see a face and I'm straight away. Finn, I'd recognise you a mile away as well, right? I'm like, it's not my man. I'm like, no fucking way. Because I tell you what, I'd have been stopping the car, man, if I'd have seen anybody swinging at him. My car be getting well stopped, even though I don't have a car. I'd be stopping. Yeah, motherfucker. You hit one of us in Beswick off the manor, and someone else sees it here. I'm getting involved, and we're throwing hands. You know what I mean? I'd Hulk smash him and fuck him over the layover. Yeah, yeah. You only got off flying. Whoop, how about that? Over a bridge. Now you're not doing nothing. Look at you. You're all pretzeled like that and shit. But anyway. I appreciate that, bro. Bro, I mind me own. Lee, I mind me own business, as you know. But, you know, when it comes to it, you also know I don't play. You know. Like I said, I don't know whether, and I'm not going over certain things, but you know, Lee, what happened that night when I went into that pub on my own, in my brother's name, and the pub was full of people, travellers, the place was ram-packed. Was I there on my own? Hey, had I any weapons? Hey, and I took my bally off, bro. Now I'm here. What are you going to do? Without saying too much, because that situation's been sorted. But, bro, Lee, that's how far I'm willing to go to protect my brothers. Now, I get on with that other fella now, without saying any names. And I get on with his sons. You know, I'm a 2 old men, the pair of us, you know what I mean? I just didn't like people taking liberties, bro, and I had to say it. You know what I mean? And it could have get me killed, but here, bro, I was on my own. Here, send who you want. I'm here. And Mary Fox had to ring the police. And it's crazy. Like, I'm glad now, because I get on with all the lads, and I've nothing but respect for the other 2 kids as lads. You know what I mean? They're good friends of our cast. You know what I mean? It's like, so, yeah. And here's the funny thing, bro, you know, I remember years ago when Dylan was a baby, I was in Mary D's, right, with that individual and Eddie Beef, right? We were in Mary D's. Thanks for that, Lee. That means a lot, bro. I appreciate it. Like, you know me, bro. How long do you know me since I've been in the UK? And I'm not a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man, bro. You know how I carry myself. I don't need to be, bro. But like I said, it's like a lot of the kids off the housing estate, they're living the dream now. They're over in California working with you know who. And it's like, bro, he took his boys with him. Do you understand? And now they're all living the American dream. You know, I don't fucking play about, bro. You know, it's like, you know, me nephews, me Muslim nephews, and they're good kids, bro, and they work hard, you know. Uh, but when it comes to respect down there on that manor, there's not anyone down there that doesn't know them boys. You know, and everything in Beswick is about respect, bro. And we all look out for each other. That's how it's been the last 25 years. Like, I went to football with Eddie Beef, who you know longer than me. It's like, but he was United's top boy for nearly 25 years, bro. You know, and he let me into the little circle, you know, and it's like, I remember I was in the hospital with Eddie, you know, when he said to me, I'm kippered. I said, how kippered? He said, seriously kippered. I didn't even know he had cancer. I'm in the bed next to him, bro. Lee, you're in hospital in the Manchester Royal, and your curtain is closed, and you hear his voice, and bro, without looking at him, you know who it is straight away. I knew that was Eddie, but what I didn't know was he was fucking riddled with cancer, bro. You know what I mean? And the nurse wouldn't let him go out for a smoke, so I wheeled him out. She said, here, he's not going out for a smoke. I said, here, he was mommy. You was mother, Teresa. Bounce, Florence. Yeah, he's died, and you're telling me can't have a cigarette? Fuck off. Now, I didn't say I wouldn't. I've never told a nurse to fuck off. Now, I've told a few doctors to fuck off, but not the nurses, you know, like the ladies. So you treat them with respect. Fuck the male doctors here, they get everything. What are you laughing at? What do you reckon about the new United appointment, son? What's your thoughts on that? Why are you looking at me like you're about to do something? What are you looking at? Yeah, what are you looking at? You're making me look ugly right here. He keeps scraping his face. Where's my son? Where's my son? Oh, shout out to your man as well. He's gonna be a world champion one day, him. You know, there's not a thing I wouldn't do for him. And he's changed my life. You know, he keeps scratching his forehead. You know, he's a little bezzy, he is. You know, a proper little bowsy he is. You know, but I love him so much, you know. Like, like I said, a lot of people reach out to me on Instagram that try to take their life and end their life. And I remember about a decade ago, my first attempt, say, and I didn't tell anybody. I kept it to myself. Long story short, if I had to buy the belt on Amazon from China, I'd be dead. If you're ever thinking about killing yourself, do not use a belt from Taiwan, because it'll fucking snap and hurt your neck. It's like, and I had children at the time. I had 3 fucking kids, and people say you're selfish because you try to take your life. No, you're fucking not. And the same people that call you selfish, they tried to talk to you, but you didn't listen because you're in your little fucking bubble, in your little life, and you don't want it to be a fucking inconvenience to you. Well, I'm fucking sorry. Fuck you. I had two daughters and 1 son, and I tried to end my life with a belt made in Taiwan. Never use a belt from Taiwan because it'll break. Me doctor thought it was hilarious. I said, here, do you want to hear another one? Hey, an Irishman goes and lays on a railway line and gets fucking drowned. The fucking, like, you couldn't write, well, I will write it, but do you understand? The odds of you surviving a train running over you, But it's typical Irish, isn't it? An Irishman goes to end his life on a railway line and gets fucking waterboarded and oil. Me ices, me noses, and me toasters got severely burnt like toast. Yeah. Me ices, me noses, me toasters. Yeah. They got burnt like pieces of toasters. And people reach out to me and say to me, gee, what stop you going for a hat trick? Having me son, having a grandson, me missus. That's what's changed. Me psychiatrist asked me a few weeks ago, I went for my 93rd evaluation, and I don't believe in coincidence. I lived in 93 Cherry Orchard Avenue, Ballyferm at Dublin 10. I've had 93 psychiatric evaluations, and I left Ireland in 93. I left in 93, the number of my door was 93, and I've had 93 psychiatric evaluations. That's a perfect hat trick. That's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anymore. What I do believe in is if you have past trauma or hurt or pain that like you might miss your mother, you can't get past it, you can't get over it, you miss your ma, you miss your mates, you miss your dad, you know, your granny. I've lost loads of people in my life, and what I've realised, I'm 50 now, God takes people away to make you strong. In order for you to live, God takes people away. But he also gives back, right? He's taken me ma, me da, me granny, about 20 of me mates. But he's given me back. Hello, son. Are we going to spank these tonight? Glory, glory, Man United. Don't you dare put your feet up to me, boy. Look at him. Look at the feet. Look, get up. Stop it. Why are you looking at me like you're about to do something? Go on. I tell you what, the fucking legs on him. Look at the fat. Look at him. He's fucking a little hog. Ain't you? Hogzilla. Go on. Tommy Two Teeth. Tommy Two Bibs. Tommy Two Pegs. You know. Now, that's my reason for not wanting to die. Now, like I said, nearly 10 years ago, I tried to end my life and I have 3 kids. You know. And what's different now? I have a son. I have a grandson. I've come off my medication. I got my ma and dad repatriated back to Ireland from Manchester last year. All bases covered. Me mammy made a big mistake with me. It wasn't her fault. I don't blame her. She'd lost her fucking mind. She was drinking a bottle of vodka a day. And me dad was on the ball and he paid life insurance for 31 years. Long story short, when he died, me ma took all the money out of the bank, didn't leave the insurance money in, and I lost 290,000. Me dad worked in 2 hospitals for 31 years and paid life insurance. For the sake of £640, I lost 2 policies, one worth 170 and the other 120. All over fucking alcohol. So, me ma said to me before she died, here, don't bury me next to that bastard. Don't bury me on English soil, she said. But when I'm off English soil, don't bury me anywhere near that bastard. So I kind of kept me promise. I buried her right next to him. Now we're even. It's the only way I could do it. She lost me a lot of fucking money because of alcohol, but I forgive her. We're quits now. She'd have gotten it. And how mad is this? Me dad died. We buried him in a city kit, Lee Stenson, and I put 2 Man United shirts in his coffin. Me dad would have gotten that. You know. But nah, listen, I'm blessed. You know, there's people out there that can't have children. You know, when I found out I was going to be a dad again, I don't think, I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever been as scared, other than the time where a few people threatened me life, allegedly in a prison. Yeah, but other than that, I don't think I've ever been that terrified. You know, it's like, but you know what? I wouldn't change a damn thing. I've good people around me. I don't like toxic people around me. Well, Lee, you're a good lad. You know what I mean? And I've a lot of time for you. And here, without saying that, remember that house party we were at last year? And that big, long, tall motherfucker with the dreadlocks tried to start on you. And I told him, bro, it ain't happening. Hey, go on. I fucking dare you. And bro, the size of him, and you know what? I'd ragdoll him and he knows it. And bro, I told him, here, you're not violating my man. You understand, bro? I know him, bro. I know this kid longer than I know you. You ain't fucking taking the liberty with that lad. No fucking way, bro. And bro, he fucking knew his place. I told him, bro, if you want to fall out with me, put your hand on me. Go on. Even one hand. Bang! Straight through. Bro, I'm fucking killing him and he knows it. You know, at the end of the day. And here, I get on with him great. You know what I mean? Because he knows. I told him many times, I'll beat your ass, bro. I'm here. I don't care how big you are. Let's rock. And bro, he's a tough kid, right? But he knows his place with me. But guys, like I said, Lee lives on the housing estate I'm from, like, you know what I mean? And he's a top kid, you know, and there's loads of top kids down there, you know. I've argued with a few of them, but I've made up with them, and you know what I mean? It's like we all live in harmony and prosperity, you know. I'm already on a fin. Like I said, this is the whole reason why I grew this channel, you know, so I could have a platform where I could bring on my old friends to talk about stuff that they don't like talking about, you know. But I truly believe, yeah, you know, if you talk about a certain topic rather than holding it in, because that shit can damage you more. But as men, we're programmed to think that we're solid and we're unbreakable and we can't be penetrated. Do you understand me? If I can breach you, I can teach you. And it's the same. If I can reach you, I can breach you. And if I can breach you, I can teach you. You know, but I have learned everything I know. I've learned from somebody else, or I've done me due diligence. You see, I like learning. You know, I enjoy it about any fucking topic. You know, that's interesting. I'm a big fan. Now, listen, you're good, bro. You sound like, it's good to see you coming in, though. I see you the odd time coming around by my man's on the bend there. You know, I think the last time we spoke, we were talking about the voices. And T was like, yeah, I'm getting away from that mad cunt. You know, talking about detonators and fucking trip switches and, yeah, all that kind of nonsense. And he says, I'm away. Nah, it's nice of you to come in, mate. You know what I mean? It's like my family have lived in Beswick for 30 years. You know, and you know Davy Keenan Lee, right? On me baby, he asked me to be one of the boxing coaches up in Clayton. And bro, I'm fucking 50 years old. You know what I mean? It's like, and me back's fucked, but I could have been a coach up there. You know, and there's loads of kids, and I know how to discipline them. Uh, a bit of circuit training, make them spew their ring up, when they get cocky. It's the best way. Circuit train, I'll break you, you motherfucker. You're tough, ain't you? We'll see how tough you are after half an hour of skipping on the spot, you cunt. Now, listen, like I said, Lee's from the housing estate where I'm from. He knows me years and I know his family. Shout out to your mother. You know what I mean? Like your uncle, man, like I said, he was one of the most genuine fucking people I met when I come to this city. And I'll be honest with you, the geezer who introduced me to your uncle was a cunt. Didn't he? Christy O'Keefe. Yeah, he was a cunt. But the one good thing he did, he introduced me to your Al. And I tell you fucking what, man, I just had a lot of time for Woody, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not a problem, Lee. Like I said, bro, your uncle, I've been up and around some very good drivers in my life, yeah. But your uncle, bro, hands down. I grew up on a housing estate where allegedly a lot of stolen cars were rallied and burnt, and I witnessed a few of my friends getting chased by police and getting away. But here, I'll tell you a scenario. I wasn't long over here, yeah, and we went out. We had a list, is all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? And we had to get a couple of parts, what have you, allegedly. But I've never worked with anybody. He was a great mechanic. Fucking great mechanic. Anytime you see the cunt, he had oil on his hands, right? Come here, listen, and I'll tell you, he got us away from about 10 police cars coming from Wales, and he got us away. Do you understand? Like, I thought we were fucked. I'm like, let me out of the car now. I'm not stopping, Jude. If you want to get out of this car, mate, you're welcome. Open the fucking door. I'm not stopping. And I'm not jumping out of a car at 120 mile an hour. My bollocks, mate. No way. But we got away, I'll tell you what, and this is, I'll be honest with you, the geezer that introduced me to your uncle, bro, was a fucking cunt, and he'd fuck his mates over any chance he got. But the best thing he ever did for me was introducing me to your uncle. Not only was he was a bonkers football fan, we'd a lot in common there. Yeah. And I was sad when you told me he passed, like. But like I said, he was one of the first mates I made in Manchester. Him and Christy. And I met Christy through Eileen. I went in the Gold Cup with me granddad. Like, that was just local when I first come over here, Lee. I lived in fucking off Winterford Avenue. Just off Winterford Avenue. Langport or something, I forget what it's called, but yeah. The Gold Cup is a pub, Max. But when I first come over here, my grandfather was over here. So, yeah. You've got me. I don't know what you're believing. What you mean? Yeah, nah, listen, he was a good guy. I liked him. You know, and Janice. Uh, you know, it's like, it's fucked. Like, before I come to the UK, Lee, all my fucking, a lot of my family, they don't like English people. You know, well, they can fuck off. You know, it's like, before I come to the UK, I was told that the English were my enemy, no matter what. And then I come over here and an English woman helped me. I had nothing in my house. I had a fucking kettle and a bed. Me missus was pregnant. I'd nothing. Fuck all. I left for fuck all. I got out of jail and I come straight here. It's like, and this woman helped me. And I couldn't understand why she's helping me. I'm like, hang on, I'm Irish. Why are you helping me? She said, love, she said, I was pregnant at 14 and I hadn't got anything. She said, I won a few pound on the bingo the other night, so I'm getting a new cooker, fridge and sofa. Do you want my cooker, fridge and sofa? And I said, fuck yeah. How can I get your number? Don't put it in here, you mad cunt. Lee, send it to me on Instagram. But yeah, Max, when I first come over here, I lived in Culford Close, right across from the police station in Longsight, right? At the back of a car wash, right? Oh, bro, I've not even seen it. Oi, don't be putting your number in here, you psycho. Everyone will be ringing you. But nah, it's like, see, Manchester. It's like I've over 30 years. I've become friends with a lot of people, you know. And if you don't fuck people over in life, and you're always yourself, you know, people respect that. You know what I mean? Or like I said, I come from a very rough area in Manchester, being basic, and I watched some of me brother-in-law's nephews grow up there. I watched all them and all their mates grow up on that block. You know what I mean? And a lot of them now, they've left the manor and they're over. They're everywhere. You know, like they're over with my man in America without saying his name. You know what I mean? And bro, we took all his mates with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm proud of him for that. You know. But guys, listen, thanks for coming in. And I'll be back this afternoon sometime. But last night, Finn and Luke dived on. And like I said, I told you, as soon as I hit 3,000 subs, I'll start doing StreamYard. And I've already did what I said I'm going to do. You know, I got myself a platform and I have a few gentlemen, a few tough guys. Now, I hope you're not afraid of tough guys, are you? Like I said, I have a great panel and most of them are Irish. Most of them know me family at home and me friends, and they all know that here I am the way I am 24/7. I don't need to put an act on or act like I'm Billy Big Bollocks, and who the fuck am I to tell anyone out? You know, I'm no tough guy or a hard man or a fighting man. Now, if you ask somebody from me housing estate what I'm like, they might tell you different. You know, I'm a humble fella, I'm a noble guy. I'm a regular guy, just like clockwork, I'm regular. You know, and I'm on here to grow. And every day I learn something different. Even people younger than me have schooled me. when it comes to music, I didn't think anybody knew more about music than I did. But I was wrong about that. Luke proved me wrong there. I thought I knew everything about boxing and what have you, and Spencer McDermott proved me wrong there. So when it comes to music and the industry and labels and events and DJs and, you know, Luke is your man. So all bases are covered. I have a few people on my team that are Irish that won't let me down. You know, I have a couple of people coming on. Maybe, like I said, before Christmas, me and Lee are gonna do something. I'm gonna do a proper, you know. It's like I'll have when I open me new gadgets. I'm not opening them before Christmas. You can fuck off. But I know this: after Christmas, here, everybody that's ever timed anybody out or blocked anybody will be revealed. And we move forward. And if you don't want to be part of this team, I'm not going to force you. You know, it's a bit late to jump on board now. Where was when I needed you? But anyway. This is what it's coming to. My life is over. Yeah, you shut up, you. It's all your fault. No, it's not. It's Daddy's fault. What are you saying? Fucking shut up, yeah. You know what you can do. To do, run. Nah, like I said, man, it's crazy. Like, a lot of people, all jokes aside, like, I've had people, like, that have every type of mental health label reach out to me and say, Jude, I've been put on this medication or I've been put on that medication. Have you ever been on it before? And can you tell me anything about it? I do have people reach out to me and say, Jude, because of your videos, I didn't take my life. You laugh and you joke about suicide sometimes, but it's no laughing matter. But because of surviving suicide, I believe if you talk about it to somebody rather than bottle it in, you know, because the more you bottle in, it's just going to keep building and building, and then one day it's just going to explode and you're going to find yourself seriously compromised, maybe even in the hospital. Yeah. Nah, listen, like I said, I have a good panel of good lads, and I had to start from where I come from, being Ballyfermot, and that's the reason why I have Luke and Spencer as my co-hosts. When we need to talk about certain stuff and what have you, and Finn is part of that going forward as well. If you're not sub to Finn's channel, guys, 89 Finn, can you go do it? If you're not sub to Air Max's channel, that's Air Pepsi Max, can you go sub to what channel? Shout out to Lee Stenson, you mad bastard, you're putting your number in here. I'm sure you have me on Instagram, but thanks for coming in. And here, just as well, here, like I said, I don't lie to you. This geezer lives on my estate, and he'll tell you what I'm like. You know, but I don't need to act like a bowsy or a blackguard or a tug. You know, it's like, you might be younger than me, guys, but I'll tell you one thing, you go the other way. Like, don't walk in front of me, mate. I just advise you. A certified psychopath with God on the side. And a sense of humour. Anyway, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you this afternoon. God bless you all. We done. Boom.